The Dothraki have two things in abundance. Grass and horses. People can't live on grass. In the Shadowlands beyond the Shire, they say there are fields of ghost grass with stalks as pale as milk that glow in the night. Murders all other grass. The Dothraki believe that one day it'll cover everything. That's the way the world will end. It'll get easier.
I did. I killed him. Threw him right over a rope bridge and watched him fall. He was leading us nowhere, and we would still be heading there if it weren't for me. No one loved him. No one wanted to follow him. He led us into two wars we couldn't win. I apologize to you all for not killing him years ago.
That would have been hard to do. You weren't here. Last I heard, you were gallivanting around the world, having a grand old time.
Gallivanting? That's the sort of thing you start to say once your dick gets chopped off. Did the great lords of Westeros teach you words like that?
You were gone. Yara was here, being Ironborn, leading Ironborn, getting ready to bring us back to glory.
And how will she do that?
I will build the largest fleet the world has ever seen.
Right idea. Except I'm the one who's going to build the Iron Fleet. Because I'm the one who knows how to use it. I've been all over the world. I've seen more of it than all of you combined. And across the sea, there is a person who hates the great lords of Westeros just as much as we do. Someone with a large army, 3 large dragons, and no husband. I'm going to build that fleet, and I'm going to gallivant right over and give it to Daenerys Targaryen, along with my big cock.
You're going to seduce the Dragon Queen.
I'm not going to seduce her. The Iron Fleet will seduce her. And together we're going to take the 7 kingdoms. I wasn't born to be king. I paid the iron price. And here I stand.
Only Varys. I'm not actually a nobleman. No one is under obligation to call me lord.
And yet everyone does.
You seem quite knowledgeable about the Unsullied. Did you spend much time in Essos?
5 years.
May I ask why?
It is a big and beautiful world. Most of us live and die in the same corner where we were born and never get to see any of it. I don't want to be most of us.
Most of us aren't princes.
You are from Essos. Where? Lys. I have an ear for accents.
I've lost my accent entirely.
I have an ear for that as well.
How did you get here? It's a long story.
One you don't like telling people.
People I trust.
My paramour, Elaria, she would find you very interesting. You should come to the brothel and meet her. We've brought our own wine, not the swill they serve here. We have some lovely boys on retainer, but... You did like boys before. Really? Girls, I hope you won't be offended when I say I never would have guessed.
Not at all. But I was never interested in girls either.
What then?
Nothing.
Everybody is interested in something.
Not me. When I see what desire does to people, what it's done to this country, I am very glad to have no part in it. Besides,
is Bran going to die? Apparently not.
What do you mean?
The Maester says the boy may live.
It's no mercy letting a child linger in such pain.
Only the gods know for certain. All the rest of us can do is pray. The charms of the North seem entirely lost on you.
Still can't believe you're going. It's ridiculous, even for you.
Where's your sense of wonder? The greatest structure ever built, the intrepid men of the Night's Watch, the wintry abode of the White Walkers.
Tell me you're not thinking of taking the Black.
And go celibate? The whores would go begging from Dorne to Casterly Rock. No, I just want to stand on top of the wall and piss off the edge of the world.
Children don't need to hear your filth. Come.
Elio Grivas, First Sword of Bravos. Thank you very much.
I like this one. It's full of sword fights and pirates. You were a pirate once.
No, I was never a pirate. I was a smuggler.
What's the difference?
Well, if you're a famous smuggler, you're not doing it right.
My father says a criminal's a criminal.
Your father lacks an appreciation of the finer points of bad behavior. So did the Bravosi.
You've sailed to Bravos?
Of course. Almost got beheaded by a First Sword of Bravos. I tried to explain to him the difference between pirates and smugglers, but he didn't seem any more interested in the distinction than your father. I suppose if you work for the Iron Bank of Bravos, and each one of your gold barges is worth half a kingdom, you tend not to be overly concerned with the kind of distinction.
Dore udroponto sitiman, merigemi I vestran. Elai astropotistan. Astropot dohe trossa, si rinyo ingoti orzi. Dairi. Hembar yunkai otistan. Yunkai dohe trossa, si rinyo ingoti orzi. Dairi. Sesir merinnot mastan. Jevi klenunti siksondaor. Jevi klenuntis gemo pactot issa. Jevi klenuntis gemo rigna laudissi sosenis. Jevi klenuntis gemo sit meri belma se boteri, se udrasmiasi. Udrasmi machan daor. Iedereen non machan. Jevi klenuntito porjo grutari machan. Naijan! Nemebetas!
Why no Lannister sails?
This ship's sailing to Old Town. We'll get off earlier, not far from Sunspear. Row ourselves to the Dorne shore in the night.
You ever been to Dorne?
No?
I have. The Dornish are crazy. All they want to do is fight and fuck and fight.
You should be happy to go back then.
There's nothing like a good fight to get you in the mood for fucking. And there's nothing like a fuck-mad Dornish girl to clear your head for the next fight. It's how the two work together. Now, we're going to be doing a lot of fighting, I'm sure. Well, I am. But I don't imagine we'll get to stick around for the rest. Not after we've kidnapped their princess.
We're not kidnapping their princess. We're rescuing my niece, bringing her back to her family.
Your niece? I've been doing this sort of thing a long time.
Lovely boy.
What do you want?
A man has a thirst. A man does not drink for a day and a night. A boy could make a friend.
I have friends.
This beer before I skin you.
A man does not choose his companions. These two, they have no courtesy. A man must ask forgiveness. You're called Ari. This man has the honor to be Jack and Raka, once of the free city of Flora.
Here, you little shits. Get us beer!
Should have asked nicely.
Come closer, and I'll shove that stick up your bunghole and fuck you bloody!
The boy has more courage than sense.
Come here!
Yoren said none of us were to go near those three.
Come here!
They don't scare me.
When you're stupid.
We come as friends.
Begging your pardon, milady. We'll be the judge of that.
Valar Morgulis.
Valador Irish. Ol vi vilti ruloro kel brian en desundao.
Thoros gen mirotixa. Voctus eglia ot gaimolaxir teptas. Roberti dari zihi ne keptisex iot onio gemagon. Scoriomasitas.
Crinconta.
Awale ruda numas maisa. Cuptesi puntali jo hexis e gemosu.
Au hosso ziri rigibia. Senor hosso ziri rigibia. Cuptango sengo so itrasis. My friends here don't speak High Valyrian. Why are you here, my lady?
The Targaryen girl.
Daenerys has taken up residence in Meereen. She has conquered the city and rules as its queen.
Conquered with what?
She commands an army of Unsullied, my queen, some 8,000 strong. She has a company of sellswords, the Second Sons. She has 2 knights advising her, Jorah Mormont and Barristan Selmy. And she has 3 dragons.
Baby dragons.
Larger every year, Your Grace.
Mormont is spying on her for us.
No longer. He appears to be fully devoted to her. As for Sir Barristan, it would seem he took his dismissal from the King's Guard a bit harder than anticipated.
He's an old man. He wasn't fit to protect my son.
Joffrey didn't die on his watch. Dismissing him was as insulting as it was stupid.
Don't tell me you're worried about a child halfway across the world.
A child with 2 seasoned warriors counseling her, and a powerful army at her back, Your Grace.
Lord Varys is right. I have been to Essos and seen the Unsullied firsthand. They are very impressive on the battlefield. Less so in the bedroom.
Dragons haven't won a war in 300 years. Armies win them all the time.